Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my perfume collection, and I'm just going to be showing you just perfumes, no perfume oils, no fine fragrance mist. If you guys follow me, you probably know that I really like to smell good. It's kind of my thing. So yeah, I have a little list. I took down all of the notes for each of my fragrances, at least for some of them, because there's one that had like a very extensive list. So yeah, I'm going to probably start off with the warmer fragrance, and the first one that I have is going to be Prada Candy. A lot of the fragrances that I do have, I feel like everybody kind of is familiar with how they smell or whatever. This is one of the few warmer fragrances that I do like. If you didn't know, every 7 years your palette tends to change completely, so probably they say every 7 years, but it actually changes in a little bit of less time. I used to be a very like floral and fruity type of girl. Not that I'm not anymore, but I am starting to prefer like the sweet, warmer fragrances as well, and Prada Candy is definitely one of them. It is warm slash sweet, like I said, gourmand fragrance. The notes are white musk, benzoin, and caramel accord. It's such a great like fall and winter fragrance for me. I know it might be a little bit too sweet for other people, but for me it's like my perfect warm sweet scent that isn't quite vanilla. So yeah, Prada Candy is one of them. Another one that I have is Amore by Cacharel. It's not really like a designer fragrance or a high-end fragrance that's like sold in like Sephora or Ulta or like Nordstrom's or one of those. My mom actually gifted this to me a couple Christmases ago, I believe, and the notes on this is melody flower, lily of the valley, white mandarin, blood orange, pink grapefruit, and tart citrus. It's not my absolute favorite warm fragrance. I do like the scent of it. It's kind of like, it's in the middle because there's a lot of fruits in them, but it's also a little bit on the warmer side. It's kind of weird to describe. It's warm and citrusy. But yeah, it's a good one. I plan on using it up. It's probably not one I would ever like seek out once I go through it, but that is what I have. And then last, well, not last but not least, but in a roller size, I have the La Vanilla Pure Vanilla Healthy Fragrance. This is semi-new to my collection, but I've been on the hunt for a vanilla perfume, and I think this is it. It is Madagascar Vanilla, Tonka Bean, and Freesia, and Heliotrope. I don't know what Heliotrope is. It kind of sounds like a microorganism, bacteria, biology major, but this smells amazing. I would definitely purchase this in a fuller size once I go through this and go through more fragrances. But like I said, I think the Body Shop used to have like a Madagascar vanilla fragrance, and that one was like the ultimate vanilla scent for me. My best friend used to wear it all the time, and I think this is a good dupe for that. In regards to like Bath & Body Works, because I know Bath & Body Works used to have like Madagascar vanilla, and they have warm vanilla sugar. Those aren't like really my favorite. I don't like those vanillas. Like, I don't feel like those are the real vanillas that I prefer. So definitely love the La Vanilla perfume. Not so much of a fan of their deodorants. I have a little size of the Black Opium, YSL Black Opium. I feel like this is one of those other like classic fragrances that most people know what it smells like. It was very popular and very hyped up at one point. I had a rollerball. It broke. Boyfriend replaced it with a smaller size because he knows I have too much perfume. Bless his soul. If he's watching, if you're watching, bless your soul. The scents on this are going to be black coffee, white flower, and vanilla. So this does have vanilla in it. I also would purchase this in a bigger size once I go through like more perfumes, and if I ever need perfume. This is one that I would definitely get in a bigger size because it is very, very yummy. One that like it crosses over back into the florals. Like I said, I am a floral and like a warm scent person. One that meets like exactly in the middle is YSL Mon Paris, and I have the 1 ounce size and the baby dropper as well. So it's mom and little. That's what I like to see them. This is probably, I would have to say, like my favorite fragrance out of all of them to date. It's just very, it's warm and fruity and girly and passionate. This one's the one that has like a truckload of fragrance notes to it, and when I read some of them, like, you'll see why it's exactly my favorite. But yeah, love this. My absolute favorite one. And the scent notes on this one, I didn't write all of them down because literally it's a list that keeps on going, but you have strawberry, raspberry, bergamot, cologne, pear, orange flower, jasmine sabot, peony, cedarwood, and there was a bunch of other ones, but I was like, I'm not gonna keep writing them all down because it's excessive. So like, it has a lot of fruit in it and some warm fragrance, and they combined that and they made my favorite fragrance. Yes. Okay. Other ones that are my top favorites in the floral category is going to be Chanel Chance Eau Tendre. This one's an expensive little bottle, but again, it's Chanel, so that's probably why. And it is a fresh, fruity floral according to Sephora.com. And the notes on this are citron, jasmine, and teakwood. This used to be my favorite fragrance before I met my YSL Mon Paris. But it's still one of my favorites. You do kind of have to be careful with Chanel perfumes. I feel like they tend to go bad a little bit faster, or that's what I felt like with this one. It also could just be the age. It still smells amazing, but it's definitely not as original as it used to be, like if it's fresh out of the bottle. But that's what happens when you have way too many perfumes. If you watch my Project Pan videos, you know that my Daisy Oh So Fresh is in this, or in that project, and the notes on this are red raspberry, wild rose, and warm plum. This was like my favorite fragrance circa 2015, like fresh out of college, or fresh out of high school, fresh into college. I am trying to use it up, but I've definitely grown out of it a little bit. It just reminds me of my more youthful days, so it's still a good fragrance. I wouldn't be opposed to ever using it, but now that I've gotten a little older and again my scent palette is changing, I think I like the regular Daisy a little bit more. A little bit more than Oh So Fresh, because this one's a little bit more floral, and it used to be the complete opposite back in 2015. Like, I preferred this one way more than the regular Daisy, but see, things change, your nose change. And then my last perfume I have that I would have to say is probably my least favorite ones of the bunch that I currently have. It's still a good fragrance, but it's just not one that I'd like to spray that often, is Flora by Gucci, and this is Glamorous Magnolia. I believe this is discontinued, so you can't buy this anymore, because when I was looking up the scent fragrances, it was kind of like being resold. But the notes on this one were freesia, pepperies, I don't know what that is, pepperies, magnolia, sandalwood, and warm chocolate. This is definitely more of just like a citrusy floral. I don't know why they try to say that it has like sandalwood and chocolate in this. I definitely don't get that note, and I definitely get more citrus floral than like a warm floral. This is probably going to be the next one that I focus on trying to use up. Like, it's not one, you can't get this again, but it's not one that I tend to reach for that often. I really liked it when I first bought it, but again, now that it's been like a couple years, not quite my favorite. But the bottle is gorgeous, and that's all I have to say. Now, that is all of my perfumes. I do have like I said, like body sprays and perfume oils, but I can't really get like the scent notes from the perfume oils because those are custom made, and custom made to like what I chose, and I don't remember everything I chose. And then for fragrance mist, it's usually just Bath & Body Works, and there's a separate video for that in my collection video. But yeah, that is my little perfume collection. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite perfume is down below. Maybe it's something I need to keep my eye open for. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye!